Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Dark Souls 2, Skull of the First Sin, here on New Game Plus. Last we left off, we did the Undead Crypt. Yep, the Undead Crypt. Yep. You start off with the bonfire at the beginning, worked our way through, met Agdane, continue working through, drop down to get the ladder up to grab the black eye orb, the crushed eye orb, I think it's what's called. I don't think it's called black, I think it's just the crushed eye. Yeah, crushed eye orb. Yeah, this game's black eye orb. So, grab that, hop back down, continue forward. Instead of going through the fall gate, we did another drop down, which led us to the little sconce that would light up the Undead Crypt. Yeah, it's one of those things, if you light it up, a whole bunch of Red Phantom NPCs will spawn throughout the Undead Crypt. So, I mean, they drop armor, they're insolent. I'm not quite sure what they're called, but they drop the insolent set, which is like they drop the insolent set, the insolent mace, which you can actually pick up in the crypt, as well as a shield. I think I have everything but their gloves. But yeah, those guys spawn. They also have a rare chance of dropping a fragrant branch of yore. So if you want to give it a shot, they're right there. But this time around, I didn't light it, so we didn't have to deal with them. And then we looted a soul vessel, climbed up a ladder, which led us to the first bonfire in the Undead Crypt proper. Yep, on the other side of the fog wall. So, yep. And then we just kind of slowly, methodically cleared out each room. First, dealing with the sarcophagi that the Liddell ghosts spawn from. Yeah, once you destroy those sarcophaguses, they don't spawn again. So you won't have to worry about them going through like the area. So we basically used force, just kind of make her path, trying not to ring the bells on accident. Yep, so, Yep, cleared out the first room, cleared out the second room, forgot about the ladder in the corner in the first room, which led up to a witch and a chest. Don't quite remember what was in the chest. I think it was like a twinkling titanite, something else, but yeah. Took care of her, cleared out the next room, got invaded by the Nameless Usurper, dealt with her pretty quickly. Fake wall with the Avalon behind it. The two Imperious guys at the end of the hallway. Yeah, they don't like to move, so you just have to like shield bash them or just wait for them to move, because they will eventually move, but it just takes a bit. So, dealt with them. Dropped down to the last little room with the ghosts, and it is a doozy. Yeah, I just recommend just sticking to the edge, dealing with any sarcophagi that you run into. One of them's down a hallway, but save that for last. Yeah, just clear out the ones in the main room, deal with all the ghosts, because only one ghost spawns per sarcophagi only one ghost per sarcophagi, no matter how many times they ring bells. So you just kind of ignore them as best you can, deal with the sarcophagi, then go down the hallway, or sarcophagi in the room, then the ghosts, then down the hallway with the last sarcophagus at this point. And after that, the room is just random hollows, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it's a room you're almost certain to die in. I was expecting to die as well, but we got lucky. Yep. So we cleared it out. Another fake wall leading to a Pharaoh's contraption, which opened up a Pharaoh's room, which had a staff and a great lightning spear. Yay! Yep. Pressed forward, lower the shortcut bridge. Then we cleared out the main, or the final hallway to Velstadt. Yep. Dropped down but not under the stairs, because there are 3 hollows that will spawn to ring the bell to awaken the ghosts. So we dealt with them, so we didn't have to deal with the ghosts. And then we just kind of cleared each side, looking for invisible hollows. I think we got most of them, if not all of them. Yeah, there's quite a number in that last room. This is like 6 or so, but yep. There was a dragon rat at the end of the hall, as well as 2 CN knights, 4 chests, one of them containing a fragrant branch of yore, I believe, if I remember right. Yeah, the rest of it's meh, but the branch of yore was definitely worth it. And then we took on Velstadt. Yep, Velstadt. A pretty straightforward fight. Yeah, it's just another big knight guy fight. Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty easy. So, yeah, beat him up, got his soul, and I think in New Game Plus and Beyond, he drops the Royal Soldier Ring +2. Yeah, this game's Havel ring, basically. Yeah, it provides a lot of stamina boosts. I mean, equip load. Blah. My tongue twisted. Yep. So, press forward. Met Vendrick. Don't plan on fighting him this time around because I don't want to deal with Aldia at the end. Grab the King's Ring. Talk to the Emerald Herald. Went back to Agdane. He gave us his stuff. His armor as well as Black Drift? I think it's Black Drift. I think I put it away. Yeah, I put it away. Oh well. Yeah. It's a katana with an invisible blade. Yeah. But which I thought you had to summon him for him to give you your stuff, but I guess you just have to beat Velstadt, meet Vendrick, and grab the King's Ring for him to give it to you. That's nice. That's nice. And then we went to Strayed because he had another copy of Great Lightning Spear for us. And I think that was it. I'm trying to remember what else we did. No, I think that was it. Yep, yeah, I think that was it. The Undead Crypt. Lovely. Yay. Yep. And between episodes, I did go back down to Shrine of Amana just to get some more Twinkling Titanite just so I can upgrade the oldie halberd here. Yep, my Black Knight halberd. Yep. So it should be +5. Yeah, +5. So, yep. And that was it, really. Just went down, grabbed some more Twinkling Titanites from the Archdrake Warriors, Shrine Maidens. They have a pretty good chance of dropping them. Yeah, and that was it. That was it. And today, we're doing Aldia's Keep. Yep, Aldia's Keep. Yep, got an invader to deal with. Maybe we'll see. I want to see if we can. You should be able to burn effigies at bonfires, which prevents invasions. I don't know if they prevent NPC invasions, so I'm gonna try it here, just so I can attempt to farm him for his potential weapon drop. Yeah, because he drops a unique weapon to him, so I want to try and get it. So it's not a good weapon in any stake, but it has lore on it, and I want it. So, yep. So do the effigy, see if we can avoid that invasion. It's in the hallway, the entranceway. I mean, yep. And then we'll do Aldia's Keep. We'll meet Navalan. We got some Forlorns to kill, giant basilisks to deal with, ogres to squash. Yep. I know there's going to be a new enemy in that main hallway in the keep and in Aldia's Keep. It's a red phantom painting guardian of all people. Some reason he's behind a painting. So, but and any other changes I'm not 100% sure on, but I guess we'll find out. And at the end we'll be taking on the guardian dragon. So, yeah, he shouldn't be too hard, but you never know with him. He likes to hop around or fly around, so we might have a little bit of trouble. I might have to switch out my spells here. I also went back down to the Salamander Pit in the Forest of the Giants just so I can get another copy of Great Fireball. Yep, I cheesed them at the door with poison and toxic, so eventually they do drop Fireball, Fire Orb, and Great Fireball. So I farmed until I got Great Fireball, so now I have 4 copies of those. Yep. So yeah, so that's the plan. Aldia's Keep up to Dragonary. Yep. And our equipment for today, at least starting out, has probably change depending on the situation. We got the Black Knight Halberd +5. Very strong, although Halberds in Dark Souls 2 are picky. Yeah, you gotta strike him with the blade if you want the full damage. So spacing is key. Yep. So we have the Black Knight Halberd, bow, shield, pyromancy, Colanthy stone, blue stone, and soldier ring +2, just to keep our equip load manageable. I think without this we're almost at 70. Oh, we're over 70. Oof. Okay, never mind. We definitely need that. Yeah, Black Knight Halberd is heavy. Yep. And I have my Faram get up. Yeah, Faram helmets, armor, gauntlets, and the Lois leggings because I don't like the Faram boots. Yeah. You think he has armor plating gauntlets and helmets, you think you have like plated leggings, but nope, they're just pants and boots. But yep, you know, flask, gems, blossoms, feathers, yep, arrows. Here's my stats. This should be the same from last time. Yep, may or may not be able to level up again. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I have 2 copies of Combustion and 4 copies of Great Fireball. Yep. All right. Shall we get the show on the road? Yeah, I say so. It's about time. About time. All right. All right, Mr. CN Knights. I need you to step aside. Here's the symbol of the king. Blah. No, we actually have to put the ring on. So let's put the king's ring on. There we go. Yep. And the king's ring does improve fire damage by like 2%. It's not much, but it does improve it. Yeah, see. So if I switch over to the Clarity ring, our... where is it? This is our Black Knight Halberd. You see we lose 5 points in fire because we switch over from the ring. Yep. So King's Ring increases fire damage. Aldia's Keep. Aldia's Keep. Yes. These kobolds out here. Oh, you close. Okay. I figured you would stay open, but... whatever. But, as I was saying... Soul and Bone. Yeah, these kobolds can drop Black Knight weapons. They are also aggressive, and they can petrify you. So, be very careful. Lest you get petrified. Yeah, you attack one, they all come for you. There's the petrification and bleed. And there's the Black Knight weapon. Yep. But you should be able to get, I think, all the Black Knight weapons without having to farm these guys. Gulls? That's actually not a bad idea. But yeah, you should be able to get all the Black Knight weapons without farming these guys. But if you want like another copy, then these are the guys you want it from. Alright, chest. This one is a mimic. So. Yeah. This grab attack, he has extra defense. Yep. Yeah. The last hit was 570, the other hits before were 320, just because we were up close before and at a distance with the last one. There's the Dark Mask and Malformed Skull. Thank you. Yeah, so if you want to do full damage with the halberd, you need to practice spacing. So, hey, look at you. I didn't do your quest, so why are you here?
Who are you?
Claire.
Oh. No, forgive me. I know you. Yes, of course. How goes your journey? I know not what you seek, but I pray for your safety. My name is Lucatiel. I beg of you, remember my name, for I may not myself. My name is I beg, for I'm...
Okay, so she shows up here regardless of whether you summoned her or not, but you only get her stuff if you summon her 3 times. And I'm pretty sure I skipped the dialogue that you get if you don't summon her 3 times, so... Oops, sorry. It's like, I do not know what you need on this journey. And there she goes, gone from the game. Yep. Alright. Yeah, she said something about coming here to look for her brother or whatnot, and blah blah blah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Use this item to reverse hollowing. It also weakens the links to other worlds, preventing invasions and most cooperation. Yeah. You burn it here to prevent invasions and cooperation, so... can I burn now? Because I'm not online, so... Okay, never mind. I thought we could prevent NPC invasions, but nope. You have to be online to do that. Okay. Well, that only prevents multiplayer invasions and co-ops. Okay, okay. Fine by me, fine by me. Ooh, fire seed, thank you. Alright, at this point they're just, you know... Well... They're useless to me now because I have 2 maxed out pyromancies. So. Alright. Alright, and here's the little hallway where NPC invader spawns. Yeah. I think he spawns right in front of the door down there. I think the trigger point's you walking into the hallway, because I think a barrier pops up on this doorway. So, twilight herbs. All right. Okay. So I might change my weapon here. We'll see. All right. Alright, invader, let's do this. Yep, there's the barrier, which means he's spawning in. There he is. That's Latiel of Mira. Shall we try? Oh, way too late. Do the fancy finish, I guess. Can you parry a jump attack? Oh. Probably not the best idea against this guy, to be honest. Oh. Yeah. Oh well. Darkspear Acetyl of Mira has been vanquished. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, it would have been cool to get the parry finish, but I was like, I don't want to bother trying to learn the timing. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's the guy that can drop the old Mira sword. Yeah, but it is a low drop rate, and it only spawns once per playthrough without a bonfire aesthetic. All right. Aldia's Keep. Fading Soul. This guy does come alive once you get the sconces lit. It says, don't you dare, but we dare. Yep. A forlorn will spawn in the doorway. Very similar to the guys in the Undead Crypt. Aha, got you with the backspin. Oh, need my stamina back, so we're gonna sit here and regenerate. Oh, thought I could dodge, but oh well. Guard break critical. Oh. Oh. Yeah, if you don't have max stamina, or I should say, if you don't have enough stamina, or if you don't have enough, how do I describe this? If you have less stamina than the attack requires, you'll do less damage. So that's what happened at the end there. Yeah, that's why I didn't kill him outright. That and we hit him with the handle of the halberd, not the blade. Blah. But alright. That is the lever to Navlon's cage. We're not going to pull it. I do not recommend it. At least not until you get his inventory first. And this is Navlan.
Please, just stay away. No, please, don't come near me. Nothing good will come of it.
Yep. Navlan is a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation. Yeah, you come to him human, you get Dr. Jekyll here. Pretty nice guy, doesn't want to kill anybody, tells you to go away, leave him in jail, all that stuff.
Just leave me alone, please.
Yeah.
Leave this place and leave me be.
Yeah, so.
Please. Please.
But if you come back to him hollowed, you get Mr. Hyde. Yep. He's the guy who says, let me out, I gotta kill people, I got a job to do, and then he'll offer you a quest of sorts. You know, bring him certain items, he'll give you certain rewards. And if you do his whole little quest line there, you'll get access to his inventory. So we will do that. We should have all the items for it. You need the ladder miniature from Gilligan. You need Kale's helmet, which you can either kill him for it or light up all the basically kill all the mainline bosses, like Last Giant, the 4 old ones. I think Looking Glass Knight's one, and I believe Felstat, and I want to say I don't quite remember what the last one is. It might be the Giant Lord. Yeah, it might be the Giant Lord, but yeah. And he also wants the Aged Feather, and there's a 4th item. I just can't quite remember. What is the 4th one? Ladder miniature, Gale's helmet, the Aged Feather, and something else. I don't remember. Huh. I should have it anyway, but we'll do the quest line, we'll find out anyway, so we'll have to come back to him hollowed. Alright. So there's Navlan. Again, I don't recommend releasing him. Lighting up all these and all these keep, we'll get the dragon to come alive and we'll get the key. Yep. So we will go... we'll go up. I think we'll go up this way. Yes, okay. Alright. Oh, yep, this way. We'll actually lead us up. Never mind. Hold on. You want to go this way then. Yep. That crystal lizard is a trap. It will explode if you kill it. So don't... Yeah. Red crystal lizards explode when you kill it, so don't... Just ignore them. Chess, not a mimic, not trapped. Great magic barrier. Sure, we'll take it. Alright. And now we have Looking Glass Knight mirrors. Mirror shields with guys at them. Yes, guys will pop out of these shields. There he goes. So do not run through one at a time. Luckily only one enemy comes out at a time, so... go. Yeah, so only one guy comes out of the mirror. One guy should only come out of the mirror. But they come out of that one, and I think those as well. There's a soul. Okay, so we need to make sure we get one. There we go. Oh, greatsword guy. Lovely. No one said you can block. Yeah. Greatsword guy can poise through our attacks. Well, you normally should be able to, but yeah. So, yeah, he's the more dangerous one. And there should be another guy in this one. Not this one? Or is it the next one? Ah, the next one. Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. Ooh. Yeah, because we saw that mechanic with the looking glass knight, and you see it here. So it's like Aldia's experimenting with that little... Ooh, okay. Got hit. It's like Aldia's experimenting with the shield, or did he create the shield the looking glass knight was using? That's interesting. Roller Troll Band, Dragon Bone, not a mimic. I think you're trapped. Okay, no. Okay. Never mind. I thought you were. Bright Bug. Nice. Still haven't used the Bright Bug, so I have like a bunch of them in my pocket. Here, Sellsword Lewitz. Might summon him, maybe. We'll think about it. Yeah, because Aldia's Keep's hallway is a real... yeah, it's a lot. All right. So, you have an ogre here. You need a petrified dragon bow to get through him, or... come on. There we go. Or we can go up the stairs here. Yep. There we go. So you don't need a petrified dragon bone to get up here. If you do unpetrify the ogre, it does drop a helmet. It is this one. It drops us the dragon sage hood. So if you want that, you gotta kill that ogre for it. But I have no need to, so we're just gonna leave him alone. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. These hollows up here, if you don't petrify them, they also drop items, but they're not really worth it in my opinion. I think one's bonfire ascetics and the other one's like herbs. So, but this big guy here, we will kill. Yes, because he's in the way. So, alright. Just be careful. He hits like a truck. He's got a lot of health. Yep. Alright, see if we can get him over this way. That works. I do not want to get hit by him. Nope. There we go. He's out of the way. Crimson water. We took care of him because there's another sconce down here. And I didn't want him to get in the way of this fight. So before that, there's the chest here. Not a mimic, and I don't think you're trapped either. Yep. Ooh, there's the ascetics. Huh. Do they not drop an ascetic also? I know one of them's herbs. I don't... Or maybe the other one's spices. I know that I know they're not really worth a fragrant branch of yore if you can't spare it. So if you can't spare it, it's okay if you don't get those guys. Oops. Nope. Nope. Go. It should be another forlorn. I think he spawns down that way. Yep, there he is. Oh, it's another scythe guy. Yeah. Pretty chunky. I think they're pretty resistant to fire to begin with. Oh, you poised right through it. Yeah. I gotta get my stamina back. Ah. I need a bait and attack. There we go. That's a strong attack. It is very powerful, so don't... There we go. Yep. And then I just noticed there's no head in that hood. That hood is empty. So these guys are like spirits. Well, their armor set does say they're wandering spirits between worlds and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, with the first sin, lost both their corporeal form and a world to call their own. Now they drift into other worlds, even in search of a home. Yeah, so they are disembodied spirits. Alright. So that was the second sconce. There's two more past this little gate here. Alright. Pull the dragon tongue. And here we go. Into Aldia's keep proper. There's a mimic, an ogre. There should be a imperfect undead. Ogre in the back. One of these paintings have a red phantom painting guardian behind it, as well as some acolytes as well. I think this one has the painting guardian. I could be wrong, but Barrows Lockstone lights up the hallway. There we go. Yeah, I can just barely make out a movement behind the wall, that painting. But attack the painting, guy comes out. Yep, that's the acolyte. Yeah, they're the common enemies in this room, this area. Oh, he blocked. No, I think it's about to use the life gem. All right. Where are you, painting guardian? I know you're down here. Okay, yep. There's the mimic. Oh, one of those giant bug guys. Yep. Ogre. I'm pretty sure you don't come out, but I think you can be busted out by your friend there. Okay. I thought there was something behind it, but nope. Elizabeth Mushroom? Yeah, he sees me. There's another acolyte. We threw a bewitching urn. Stamina back. There we go. Ooh, durability is looking kind of low. Let's just use a repair powder. You chill out. I will free you in a bit so I can kill you. Just chill out. There he is. There's the painting guardian. Yeah, this guy can drop the set. Or she can drop the set. I think it's a she. I don't know if it's guaranteed or not, but she can drop it. Drop something. There it goes. Okay, she has a chance of dropping each piece. So, okay. So she can drop the monastery set, which is the painting guardian set, as well as their weapon. I think this time we got the glove. See if I can find it. There it is, monastery long gloves. Traditional sacred gloves crafted at the Lindent Monastery, made of a lightweight, flowing white fabric. The ceremonial design suggests that they revere whatever it was that they watched over. The purity of the garment, however, neatly symbolizes the fraudulence found at the very heart of the monastery. Yep. So, so she has a chance of dropping each piece, the weapon, and I believe she only spawns once per New Game Plus and beyond. So if you want all the pieces, you're gonna have to use bonfire aesthetics. So, oh well. But at least she dropped something for us, so that's nice. Okay. This door is open. Fake wall on the left, hidden bonfire. There we go. I'm not gonna rest because I don't want to spawn all the enemies again. All right, here's another sconce. Let's take care of this real quick. Lights the torch. Hopefully this guy doesn't have a scythe. I don't like fighting the scythe guys. Yeah, they suck. Light this, he'll spawn behind us. There he goes. Okay, he has a sword. Good. Yeah. Pretty tanky. Stamina. I need to remember to eat a blossom before these fights. Having the... Because your equip load dictates how good your stamina recovers. Ah! I thought I was out of range. Ah! She got us. Need to be careful. There we go. Alright. That's number 3. Let's pop another one. We can't open this door. Just be careful, that is corrosive acid. It will destroy all your stuff. I think one more should do. There it goes. Alright. I just gotta wait for it to do its work. There we go. Alright. Alright, so this is all acid stuff. Take off all your stuff so you don't lose any of it, or break any of it. Hero soul and urns. 2 divine blessings. Nice. I think that was 1 in new game. There's soul geyser and dragon bone. Yep. Okay. Let's put our clothes back on. I had that one, I had that, and this one, and from Lois. Okay, cool. So now we have 3 sconce lit. That's good. This, I think, requires Aldia's key. Yep. You can break out of your cell. I think we need you to come over here, open this door. Just make sure. Yeah, it's locked. Okay. The only way to get through that is to have this guy break it for you. So. Alright, dude. Wake up. Over here. Come on. There we go. Now sit. Nope, nope, nope. You're supposed to sit. That works. It's pretty resistant to slash if I remember right. So there we go. Yep, you need him to break this open, or at least you need an ogre to break it open. So it's the only way to get to this item, which is a weapon. It's not a mimic, not trapped. I believe it's the malformed claw? No. Something. Malformed shell. Okay. Yeah, big old great hammer. Yeah. Malformed weapons. Yep. A giant shell, but we don't know what it is. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so you have... Okay, just checking, just checking. Alright. Last of the sconces. This one should also have a sword. I'm pretty sure he spawns right behind us, so we might get smacked. Don't forget to eat the blossom. Yep. Oh, he spawns in the doorway. Okay. Hello, good sir. Ha. I poise through your stuff, but you don't poise through ours. Wasn't sure if I was out of range. Ah. Aha. I need my stamina. Okay. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Boom. Gotcha. I'll drink to that. Alright, that was the last sconce. Thank God for the halberd reach. That's what saved us. Man, this Black Knight halberd's dying on me pretty quickly. Yeah. No. Alright. Let us continue forward. Yeah. Okay, another one, nothing behind you. Alright. There might be stuff behind these other paintings in New Game Plus 2 and beyond, but yeah. Surprise! Alright, this ogre can break the little, yeah, he can break those things which reveal basilisks. Alright. Sit. Nope, nope, nope. You don't want you to sit. That works. There we go. Now sit, sit. There we go. Ah, hit the wall. And that works. Oh, he breaks that door. There we go. Cool. He can actually break this door. Oh, he can break this door as well, but he can't break these doors, I think. because they're key doors, so you can't just break them. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's nice. Yep. This is above the corrosive pit down below. He was experimenting with the giants. And the bone shield. Cool. Yep. Oh, Aldia. There's a butcher knife there too. Alright. There is one more thing we're gonna do. Come on. Come on. I know you're in there. Oh, you're on the other door. Okay, never mind. Whoopsie. Wrong door. Yeah, not this door. That door. Ah! Excuse me, sir. That was not nice, alright? Alright, let me get in here. This is actually not a bad place to fight him. That was not nice. Now sit. Sit. Good boy. Now sit. Good boy. Now sit the other way. There we go. Sit again. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Yep. Whew. Spice and herbs. Spice and herbs. Yeah, just be careful. They do. Apparently, they go a lot further than they than I thought. All right. So here's the end of Aldia's Keep, but we're not ready for it. Nope. We have a key to grab, and another side room to clear out, which I am not looking forward to. Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna go back through the gates, get the key, and I'll just let it play. Yeah. Gotta pull the tongue again. Yep. Alright. And in order to get the key, you gotta light all the sconces, defeat the forlorn guys, and then come down here. Not certain where the trigger's at. Well, well, I might use this oh, crap. Oh, there we go. Thank God. I was afraid I was going to get stuck there for a second. Since we need to be hollow, maybe we'll take this chance to eat a dragon? Eat me! Eat me! Oh! And there's the Aldia's key. We needed to be hollow to talk to Navlan, so that's why I did that. But you activate all the sconces, defeat the forlorn, and the dragon comes alive. Yep. But once the dragon does its thing, it gives you Aldia's key, so that allows you to get to that side room in the hallway. So I'm pretty sure the ogres cannot break those doors. Yeah, I think I tried it once and no, it didn't work. But yeah, I think getting hit by the dragon is a guaranteed kill, unless you have like maxed out health and super heavy armor. But oh, thank you, dragon. And it's not really much in the side rooms, but I just want to clear it out. Alright, but now that we're hollowed, we can talk to Mr. Hyde.
Well, you're nicely hollowed, aren't you? Are you tormented by memories? burdened by guilt. Now the question, are you ready for more? If you are, then we ought to talk.
All right. Yep. It's basically an assassination quest line, very reminiscent of Demon Souls and Milstopheles. But
this contains my power. Long ago, this naive vessel of mine set about devising new spells. The fool dreamt of bringing new, but instead, he created what he sought was, while my vessel slept, I'd find my mark, but my vessel did not.
So he tried to make new magics and brought life to the world. I think he split his personality, or maybe, I don't know.
No, I don't have anything against humans. But how is it that you go about I'm only using what the gods gave me? So what say you to us if you don't? I couldn't give a fig either way. Yes,
Yeah, we'll say yes.
Very kind of you.
We'll help him.
I want you to kill a merchant named Gilligan.
There's Gilligan. He wants his ladder miniature.
Person who'd...
Okay, but we already have it, so we should be able to just go right ahead.
This is my...
And he gives us Dispelling Ring, which...
Now let's discuss our next mark.
Hold on. Alright, Dispelling Ring, I think, just increases all your elemental resistances, or elemental defense. Yeah. Yeah, just increases our defense to the elements. Okay.
I want you to kill. Your target will be
Kale, that's Kale's helmet.
While I was trapped in here,
He touched me.
he touched me, that maniac. Like I was some rare specimen.
So Kale is up here? Huh.
He wore a strange...
Sure.
Yes, perhaps this will slake my thirst.
So Kale was up here in Aldia's keep at one time. So how did he get past the door without the king's ring? Or was he here before the gate was put in place, after Navline was sealed away? Questions, a lot of questions. Yep.
This is my
We already have the helmet, and there's the spice.
Now let's discuss on...
All right.
I want you to kill one more.
Who is it?
Your target is...
Oh, yes, Falcon, his staff.
As proof, what do you say?
Yes, okay.
Yes.
I forgot about Falcon's staff, yeah. Falcon give you his staff if you have 20 intelligence and 20 faith. But we already have a staff on us, so we're good.
This is my thing.
Forbidden Sun. There we go. The strongest pyromancy projectile in the game.
Now let's discuss something of importance.
Okay. Yeah, Forbidden Sun is just really powerful. Yeah, it's like great fireball, but better. It takes up 3 slots though, so I can only have like 2 of them at a time, which is unfortunate because I think they're only 1 cast each at our current attunement levels.
You could kill a dozen like that, and it wouldn't matter. I want you to kill the girl in Majula.
Known as the Muse.
They say that she is the last.
But they say a lot.
Gentle shepherd, lighting the way once she is dead. The girl will have a peculiar feather. Now go up.
Yes. Yep. And it's the aged feather, which she will give you once you get to the Ares. So.
Yes. God, your reward.
Yep. And it gives us Unleash Magic, which just increases our magic damage output. I think with spells, but it might just be magic in general, like weapons and such. But I think it requires like 60-something intelligence, so not gonna be able to use that.
What do you require? You've been good to me.
Yep. And once you complete his little quest line, you get him as a merchant.
These are for you.
Yep. Talk to him again. He gives you the Chaos Hood, Rose, and whatnot. I think this gives this to you if you have, I want to say 20 intelligence, 20 faith like Falcon.
The specks of blood.
I think you need like intelligence and faith. I think it might have been just intelligence, like 30 intelligence, but it's based on stats. So, Yep. And he sells astrologist stuff, the witch's stuff, which you already have. Thunder quartz ring, which you already got. Great bolts for some reason. Yep. Some charms, some waters, a bunch of bonfire aesthetics. Let's clear them out what I want. As well as great magic weapon and strong magic shield.
Find what you...
Yep, alright. Alright, so in there. Navlan. So if we unhollow ourselves, we'll be talking to Dr. Jekyll. And I don't think you get the inventory unless you're hollow.
I haven't said anything strange, have I?
Just said you want to kill people.
I have absolutely... Do not attempt to help me. Just let me sit here and wither quietly away. Please. Please.
Yep. So if you want his inventory, you have to be hollow. So buy what you need and don't have to worry about effigies. But, yep. That's Navlan. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Alright, let's get back to the hallway. We have Aldia's key, so we can now access the side room. Yeah, the side room's kind of a pain in the butt. It has a Prowling Magus. It's got a gargoyle, several mimics, several acolytes. Yeah, this guy doesn't do anything unless you attack him. So, if you don't want to kill him, you don't have to, but... I don't think he drops anything of importance. Not that I remember. Yeah. Mr. Ogre's respawn, as well as the acolyte in here. Come on. Thank you. Alright. And that's him up there, so. There we go. And, yep, you don't respawn. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I guess once they break out of their little carriage, they're free forever. Alright. There should be another basilisk in here. Oh. You dropped something. Petrified dragon bone. Yep, these guys are your pretty good source of petrified dragon bone outside of the DLC. Alright, Mr. Ogre, I need you over here. Come on. Yes, break all the stuff so I don't have to deal with any of it. Thank you. Yes, this ogre in this little cage does not respawn. Sit. Now sit. Sit again. Thank you. Boom. Alright. Taking care of these ogres so they don't, you know, mess with us when we come out of the side room here. I think it's best to come out this door first. Alright, let's take care of this ogre. Again, I don't have to deal with them with the other stuff. There we go. Get behind him. Sit. Good boy. Yeah, we're not doing much damage because we're up close. There we go. Alright. Not what I wanted. Just wanted a punch. Yeah, because for some reason you can't break furniture by rolling into it. Well, I say that for that, but... yeah. Okay, nothing behind you. Alright. Yeah, I think it's best to come through this door, because this has the Magus on this end, as well as the gargoyle. So we can just, you know, Aldia's key. There's the prowling magus. There we go. He's probably the second most dangerous thing in that room behind the gargoyle. Oh, you got the jukes. Unless you dropped your shield just in time, but I thought I was going to get a critical there. Alright. Yep, there's the gargoyle. Since we took care of the magus, we don't have to worry about him. Yep. Do this last. This drops everything inside the room out here, so do this last. Alright. Take care of the gargoyle. No, actually, take care of the mimic. The grab hitbox is bigger than you think. I'm pretty sure the wood chest guy is weak to fire. That's why we were melting him. Ooh, 3 wilted duskerbs. Nice. Okay. Now we'll take care of the gargoyle. I think he cannot get outside the room. I think he gets stuck. Yeah, he can't leave the doorway. Yeah, so I need my stamina. Excuse me, good sir. Ah. Yeah, their weapons are infused with magic, so they're gonna hit pretty hard. Yeah, that's why we're gotta be careful. He ate a life gem. Ah. Just out of reach all the time. Yeah, I can eat one too. Take care of you. Yeah, you blocked, you punk. Another dragon bone. Here goes the gargoyle. Drops the twinkling titanite. Gargoyle. I'm pretty sure he respawns. I'm pretty sure he respawns, so yeah. I think it only drops twinkling titanites, but I'm pretty sure he respawns. There's another mimic. There's actually another one right here. Yep. Yep. All the chests in this room are mimics. Proud knights. Kaboom. There we go. Red eye orb. Don't mind if I do. Boom. And a bonfire ascetic. Nice. Okay. Alright, let me use a herb to get my fireballs back. Then a repair powder. Okay. So now we'll drop the enemies. There they go. One at a time. Mr. Ogre's gunning it for us for some reason. I'm pretty sure they can't get into the doorway. Unless the ogre can break it, but I doubt it. Ow. Branch of yore from the mimic. Hey, chill out. That's just a wall. What did the wall ever do to you? Now sit. No, you're supposed to sit. Sit. Good boy. Ah, crap. The big guy's coming. Yeah. Him. Yeah, they're pretty tanky and they're very dangerous. So do not underestimate these enhanced undead, as they're called. Boom. 3 Twinkling Titanites. Don't mind if I do. Yep. This mimic doesn't respawn. That enhanced undead, pretty sure he doesn't respawn either. I'm pretty sure most of these enemies that drop down don't respawn. Well, except for this guy, maybe. Yeah. Alright, come on. You're just gonna poop corrosive clouds, so just sit back, arrows. Boom. Okay. That's one more mimic. Corrosive urn. Boom. And he drops a black witch's staff. Yep. So if you don't get it from the witches in the crypt, that's where you get it. Yep. All right. This hallway's cleared. Yep. And that should be it for Aldia's Keep. Yeah, because this leads us back to the bonfire. Bonfire's down there. Here's the other door to this room with the golem. I mean the not the golem, the gargoyle. Blah. Yep. Yeah, so this Polymagus does respawn, so you can get his helmets and his shield. Yeah, I think I have the helmet. I don't have his shield yet, but I do have the helmet. Yeah. The Warlock Mask. Provides bonus souls on kills, so. Though I don't have a shield, so. Oh well. Alright. And the last thing for Aldia's Keep is the Guardian Dragon. Yeah. Let me eat an herb. Nom nom nom. And let me throw a powder. Okay. This is not going to be necessary. We'll put that on because he does like using fire. We'll keep that. We'll keep everything else. Except that and that. Okay. Yeah, if he goes up, we're going to try and actually, should we just try and poison him to start? Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Yep. Okay, I think we're good. All right. The Guardian Dragon, very straightforward fight. Just trying to get by his legs, swing at his legs. Although I think we need another weapon. Yeah. We'll change out a weapon. Manslayer? Manslayer. No, we'll give the Black Knight Halberd a try. Yeah. It's probably not the best weapon for this fight, just because halberds have, this is a sweet spot, but. Alright. Alright, Guardian Dragon. Pretty straightforward, because when he flies around, just kind of flies up, run to his tail. If he flies up to the wall, just kind of sprint to his side. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Just, stick close, wait on his feet, and he should be fine. Wakey, wakey. Oh, it is possible to cut his tail off, but you don't get anything from it. Oh, I thought you were gonna breathe fire there for a second. Oh, now you will. Yeah, you can cut his tail off, but you don't get anything out of it, so it's not worth it. Oh, how's Fireball do? Not bad. Breathe fire? Yes. Okay. Yeah, just kind of back away. Give it a moment because fire does linger. Shoots a fireball. I can do that too. Oh. Yeah, I forgot he can do that. Just run in. There we go. Ah, hit by the shockwave. Oh. Oh. Yeah. He's a pretty long tail. Oh. Stamina back. Well, if you can't cut his tail off, you basically remove his little tail attack. But give me your tail. I'll probably kill you before I chop it off, but come here. And he's breathing fire. Alright, just wait. Just wait. Boop. Fire again? Oh, fireball. Okay. There you go. Sort of sprint to the other side. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill him before he, Yeah, I just killed him. Alright. Oh well. But you can't cut his tail off. And we get the Guardian Dragon Soul. Guardian Dragon. Yeah, not too bad of a fight. Questionable hitboxes, but other than that, not bad. His tail is a lot longer than you think. It's like his whole body length, basically. So, yes, you can cut his tail off. I have done it before, but... But again, you don't get anything out of it, which is unfortunate. That's one of the things I like about Dark Souls 1. Yeah, you can cut off certain enemy body parts, and the dragons always gave you a dragon weapon, so... But not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Black Knight Halberd wasn't actually that bad. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, the one-handed moveset's probably better for this fight, just because of that little thrust. The follow-up thrust definitely helped out. Yeah. Yeah. Oop. It looks like a building off to the distance. Hold on. Or is that just the terrain? Maybe just be the terrain. Okay. Yep. Come out here. But before we do that, invisible hollow. Smooth silky stone. Oh, better vague view of it. Yeah, I believe that's just terrain that's funky looking against the backdrop. Okay. Okay. Alright. Don't forget the item. Dragon scale. Nice. Now we go up. Into the clouds. Mm-hmm. Very long elevator ride. Yep. Here we are at Dragon Airy. And look who's waiting for us. The Emerald Herald.
Bearer of the curse. Long have I awaited one such as you. One who might shatter the shackles of fate.
Mm-hmm.
One who can set me free. Bearer of the curse. It was my own manifestation that led you here. The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons past. Take this. Do not resist. The dragon welcomes you.
Yeah, at this point she's supposed to give you the aged feather, but we already got it, and we only have one, so... Mm-hmm. Yep, there you go. Dragon Shrine. Okay. Yep, it's a one-way drop. Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. There's this little side path there. I was wrong. Woo. Across the bridge to the bonfire. All right. Is there anything else I want to do? No, I think we'll, yeah. We'll just call an episode right here. Yep. Aldia's Keep. Yep. Start out the front of the gate, through the gates, well, through the Sien Knight, and then through the gate. Yep. Lucatiel showed up in front of Aldia's Keep. I guess she moved on by herself. Well, we talked to her in all our previous locations, so that moved her forward. Yeah, but we didn't summon her for 3 fights, so she didn't give us her equipment. Yeah, but... And then we dealt with the invader, her older brother, apparently. Or it is her older brother. You know, the name's very similar. He's from Mira. Dressed pretty much the same, so it's him. Yeah, dealt with him. Yep, then we made our way into the keep. Yep. Lit a sconce, dealt with the Forlorn. Met Navlan. At least Dr. Jekyll Navlan. Yeah, the nice Navlan. Told us to leave us there. Told us to leave him there. Not set him free, which I don't recommend doing. If you do free him, he shows up as an invader in various spots. So it makes certain areas harder. So if you want to do it, go right ahead. But I recommend don't doing it, just so you can at least get to his merchant stuff first. So we talked to Navlan. Went up the stairs. Looted a chest. Took care of the NPC guys through the mirrors. Grabbed the bright bug. Up the stairs again. The giant basilisk. Another sconce with another forlorn. Another chest with ascetics. Through the gates. Into the back hallway. Some acolytes. An ogre. The red phantom painting guardian. Who was kind enough to drop us her gloves. Yeah, so you can drop the entire set, or at least a piece of the entire set, as well as the monastery dagger, blade, yeah, painting guardian weapon and armor set. So yeah, but she only spawns once per new game cycle, and she had, and her equipment's a relatively low drop chance. So we got lucky with at least the glove. So yep, continues through the hallway. The ogre to open up the door to the malformed shell. Another sconce with the forlorn. An ogre through another wall. Another ogre through another wall. The door to the hidden bonfire. The corrosive pit. The final sconce and the forlorn. And at that point, we went back to the beginning of Aldia's Keep. Got eaten by the dragon. Yeah, because once you light the sconces to deal with the forlorn, the dragon comes alive. And it gives you the key once it does its thing. So we allowed it to kill us because we need to be hollow to talk to Navlan. And Navlan, or I think it's Navlan. I think I pronounce it Navlan, or his name Navlan. So yep. So talk to him while hollowed, and you get Mr. Hyde. Yep, his evil side basically, who asks you to, if you could kill in his place while he's trapped. Yeah, it's a little assassination quest. First is Gilligan's miniature ladder, then it's Kale's helmet, and then it's Falcon's sunset staff, and then it's the aged feathers from the herald. So, what did you? I'm trying to remember what he gave you. I think he gave you the dispelling ring for the miniature, a spice for the helmet, the forbidden sun pyromancy for the staff, and then unleashed magic for the feather. So pretty good rewards, yep, especially the forbidden sun and the unleashed magic, as well as the ring. The ring's good also, but yep. And then once you do all those, he becomes a merchant while you're hollowed. You can buy various stuff from him, as well as dually set for some reason. But yep, so we dealt with that, unhollowed ourselves, back to the back room, cleared it out again, and then we took on, or then we opened up the doors on the right side, which had a prowling magus, a gargoyle, like 3 or 4 acolytes, as well as 3 mimics. So I'm pretty sure the gargoyle respawns. I know the magus respawns, and the acolytes respawn. I don't think the mimics respawn, but yep. So yep, cleared that out. I think the only thing worth of note was dusk herbs, I believe, from one of the mimics. So yeah. Then we pulled the lever, freeing the specimens in the main hallway. There was a mimic with a branch of yore, another ogre, an enhanced undead that drops twinkling titanite, the giant bug, some basilisks, and another mimic with the black witch's staff. So yep, so pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Yep. And then after that, we took on the guardian dragon. Yep. Not too hard to fight, kind of annoying because he likes to fly around every now and then, but other than that, he's not bad. Not bad. Yeah. He wasn't particularly resistant to fire, but yeah. Probably not the best weapon to use against him, but we pulled it off, so we're all good. Yep. So we took on the dragon, another invisible hollow, dragon scale, came up here, our heralds, bonfire, and that was it. That was it. Making our way to the end. Making our way to the end. Yep. We have 3 or 4 more episodes left of the New Game Plus. Yeah, we have the Ares here, which is technically optional, but I will go through it because it has a lot of good upgrade materials and such. And then we have the Dragon Shrine, which isn't very big, but it is pretty hard. I will fight the ancient dragon, so I know it gives a lot of souls, and I want his souls. So yep. So we have the Ares, the shrine, then we have the giant memories, and then we have the Throne of Want. And that's what's left of Dark Souls 2. Because again, I'm not doing the DLCs and New Game Plus. I see no point in doing it. Because as far as I know, it's just more enemies and no thanks. So, yeah. I did go through them in the new game cycle. I'm just not going to do them in New Game Plus. So, yeah. So yeah, we're almost done. Whew. Man. But yeah, next episode, Dragon Airy. But again, that's for another episode, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.